Jenny Aline here, and I am back with a video. And tonight I'm just going to briefly talk about the power and the importance of forgiving and letting go of the grudges that a lot of us carry, and a lot of us probably don't even know that we are still carrying. Now, we all say, I forgive and I forget. And we all say, I'm not going to hold a grudge. It's more detrimental to me than it is to you. And, we all have these sayings, but I'm not sure if people really understand the power and the importance of really forgiving and letting go, and maybe even looking at that person with pure love and appreciation, for what happened between the two of you. Now, I know that may sound crazy, but I'm just going to explain. Um, now, we've all been hurt before, and a lot of us may feel like, that first heartbreak was the worst because it came as such a surprise. Whether you were 15-year-old and it was your first boyfriend, your first love, he broke your heart, or whether you were 2 years old and you were abandoned by your father. Now, if you've not completely forgiven and let go, and I mean truly forgive. Like, you can honestly look at that person and, still have love for that person or appreciation, or, you don't want to kill that person because honestly, that's the vibration that we should be in. With just pure appreciation and acceptance of everything that's happened to us. Because like I always say, it's always a gift. Until we can really be in that state, then I'm not sure if you really forgiven and let it go. You really just have to go within and just examine your feelings and your thoughts about the whole situation. Until we really let it go, it's going to be trapped in your vibration. And you're going to continue to attract the same thing in friendships, relationships, jobs, just every situation. You have to understand, guys, that your vibration is acting as a script. You're handing scripts. You're handing everybody scripts, as to how they should treat you. Because, like I said, your vibration is a combination of everything that you believe about yourself, about the world, your belief systems, and everything. Everybody around you has got to be a reflection of you. And I'm not saying that, if that person is a bad person, then it means you're a bad person. No, that's not what that means. What I'm saying is, nobody can make you feel anything that's not already within you. So if you think that you're ugly, or if you think that you're unworthy, or if you think men are dogs, or, whatever you believe about yourself and about, people, then that person is going to show that to you. You're handing them a script. Okay, I think men are dogs. So every man you date, they're gonna be dogs. I don't feel unworthy. Okay, everybody you deal with is going to show you, or they're going to make you feel unworthy because it's already within you. So the thing is, like, if you can look at, everything that's happening around you as, like I always say, as a gift, or, then you need to be shown where you're vibrating in order to let it go. And if you can just really look at that first heartbreak, or, whatever somebody did to piss you off, as, if you can own it and take responsibility and say, okay, I believe this about myself, or I believe this about the world, or I believe this about, this group of people. If you can, until you can own it and accept it, then, I'm not sure if you're really forgiving, if you're really understanding, and appreciating the beauty in all of this. So, like, just really, really sit down and examine, your thoughts and your beliefs on everybody that's ever hurt you. Are you really forgiving? Are you really understanding and accepting that, it was really you that created that situation? Because I'm going to tell you, that is, if you can really believe that and accept that, that is the first step to forgiving. Looking at the situation as, something that you created in your life for your soul's evolution, because that's what everything is. Everything that you're going through, in this life is for your soul's growth. And, Even though heartbreak, it hurts the physical, but your soul is loving every minute of it because your soul is evolving. The people that you're in relationships with, friendships, and romantic relationships, you have a soul agreement and they're helping your soul evolve. So I mean, this situation may feel, very, very damaging, very, very hurtful, but your higher self, your soul is evolving and loving every minute of it. And if you can just really you know get into higher self, or really like have higher self take over the ego, it's really, really easy to forgive and let go of the things that's happened to you. And it's going to take some time. It's not an overnight process, but just, every night, and just try to think about or go into things that's been hurtful to you. And it's not necessarily always a relationship. It could be, you lost your job and you felt like you were treated unfairly, or, anything that you feel like hurt you. Just really examine the situation and ask yourself, have I really forgiven and let go? Because if you've not, then, whatever you feel towards that situation, anger, bitterness, sadness, whatever it is that you feel, until you really forgive and let it go, it's still in your vibration. And the law of attraction is still responding to that. So yeah, hopefully that helped you. I was just sitting here thinking about past situations and just, doing a little inner work. And, I always take the time to forgive and let go things that happened to me, throughout the day. And, I just took it way back, all the way to high school, and just thinking about certain situations that's happened. And, I realized I haven't let a lot of things go. You may forget, but have you really forgiven? Can you really look at the situation and appreciate, what happened, and, where you are today because of it? Because every negative ends up being a positive. There's growth in everything that you deem as bad. So just appreciate it. Like I always say, have appreciation, and just accept where you're at. It's going to take you far, and it's not overnight. It doesn't make me perfect. We all still have our bad days, but at the end of the night, when you're really going over your day, if you can just do that bit of inner work, then the next day is going to be great. So yeah, hopefully that helped you. I'll be back with more videos. I think I'm just gonna pop on YouTube, whenever I'm, going through things like this, whenever I, finish an inner work process and just want to share it with you guys. You know, I'm sort of feeling it. So yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.